Hello everybody and math lovers. Today I'm going to explain about solid figures in geometry, and it is our first video. Please keep watching. Let's get to it. And in this video more attention will be prism and the cylinder. So as a starting the prism, you can see some general informations about prism, such as vertex point. You can see A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H, sides A, B, B, C, D, A, E and so on. And we have a lateral face. For lateral face, A, B, F, E, B, F, G, C, C, D, H, G and A, D, H, E will give us lateral face. For the face diagonal, from A to C, from B to D, from A to F, from B to E, all these diagonals are the face. For the space diagonal, from A to G, from B to H, from C to E, and from D to F. For the heights, AE, BF, CG, and DH. And how can you find volume, lateral area, and the total area of the prism? To find volume of the prism, we will take product of area of base and height. For the lateral area, the area of ABFE plus the area of BCGF plus the area of CDHG and plus area of ADEH will be lateral area of the prism. For the total area, all we need to do is take the sum of a lateral area and lower and the upper base. ABCD is the lower base, EFGH is the upper base. And in this part you can see types of prisms such as triangular prism, square prism, rectangular prism, oblique prism, pentagonal prism and the hexagonal prism. And we have a lot of figures as well for the prisms, but there are the most important types for the prisms. For example, what is the meaning of the oblique prism? An oblique prism is a prism in which the sides do not form 90 degrees angles with the base. And also an oblique prism has the following traits. It appears tidal or slanted. The faces of an oblique prism are parallelograms. Now it's time to put our knowledge into practice. We are going to solve some problems together. For the first example, in the figure A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H is a cube. The length of side BC is 3 units and point K and L are midpoints of sides BF and DH respectively. So all we need to do is find the length of the KL. So first I would like to start by combining points BD and F and H. And we can make here the right triangle BCD. This figure is a cube. Automatically, side BD, KL and FH, they are parallel to each other. So we may call X. And we know that the one side here for BC is 3 units. If it is 3 units, in the cube all sides are equal, DC is 3 as well. And how can you find the length of BD? All you need to do is apply the Pythagorean Theorem. So BD square is equal to BC square plus CD square. As BC is 3 square is 9 and 9 as well is equal to 18. BD square is equal to 18. When we take root of both sides, we will have for BD is plus minus 3 root of 2. The length cannot be never negative. So the length of BD is equal to 3 the root of 2 units. And for the second question, we have again cube. Every sides are 2 units and K is midpoint of HF. We are going to find the length of KD. All sides are equal, is 2 units. And we are going to have one right triangle for H, E, and F. It is a 90 degrees, so it is 2 units. EF is also 2 units. By using the Pythagorean Theorem, we will get for HF is 2 to the root of 2, because EH square plus EF square will give us FH square. 2 square plus 2 square is 8 is equal to FH square. From here, for FH, we will get 2 root of 2 units. Okay, and after that, FH, D and B here, rectangle. Let me write word size is a B, is D, H, and F. The K is here, the midpoint of FH. The length of the H is 2, and the BD is 2 to the root of 2. K is the midpoint, so FK is root of 2 and root of 2. When we combine points K and D, we will get another right triangle for K, H, and D. So we are going to apply again here the Pythagorean Theorem. KD square is equal to KH square plus HD square, which is root of 2 square plus 2 square is going to be a 2 plus 4 is 6. KD square is equal to 6, so KD, which happens to be root of 6 unit. Okay, glad to have it. Third question, the figure is a cube and K is element of FB, means that the point K is on side BF. We will find the area of triangle K, D, and H. Okay, so first we can start by making a rectangle. So B, D, H, and F as a rectangle. The point K is on side FB, and we will find here the triangle, the area of triangle. So to find it, first we will find the length of BD. How can I find the length of BD? Is a cube, so DC is also 4 units. The length of BD is, by using Pythagorean Theorem, it is 4 to the root of 2 units. And each sides are 4 units, so HD is also 4 units. And how can I find the area of triangle KDH? The base times height over 2. The base of the triangle is 4 to the root of 2. So the area of KDH is equal to base times 4 times height over 4 root of 2 over 2, which is 8 to the root of 2 units square. Third question, in the figure that given below is a cube. BC is 4 units. K, L, M, and N elements of A, B, F, E, F, B, C, G, H, D, C, G, and E, A, D, H respectively. Points K, L, M, and N are center points of the lateral surfaces. Find the area of K, L, M, N. Seems complicated, and time by time it becomes more and more complicated, so how can we make it easier? So we are going to make a projection for points K, L, M, N. Let's do it. The projection point for K is the center point, so the projection point of K will be midpoint of AB. It is let's say K1, and the projection point of N is going to be midpoint of AD, is N1, and the projection point of L is midpoint of BC. For M is, we will have midpoint of CD. Okay, so ABCD is a square. Is the lower base, and the point K1 is, I'm sorry, AB. Let me change the vertex point here. Okay. So it's A, it's B, it's C, and D. The point K1 is here, and 1 is here. It is M1, and it is L1. Okay, we will have another square inside of square ABCD, which it is K1, L1, M1, and N1. So here is L1 is midpoint of BC, so the length of BL1 is equal to L1C. BC was 4 units, so it's going to be 2 and 2. The all sides here are going to be 2 units. By using Pythagorean Theorem, we can find one side of the square K1, L1, M1, and N1, which happens to be 2√2. So how can we find the area of K1, L1, M1, and N1? By the way, it's is equal to the area of KL, M, and N is equal to 2√2 square, because it is the square. How can we find the area of the squares? We will take square of one side. 2 square is 4, √2 square is 2, 4 times 2 is 8 unit square. The last question of the prism. Here is a rectangular prism we have. The length of AB is 30 cm, BC is 8 cm, CC1 is 6 cm. It is the height of the rectangular prism. And the point A is element of side AB. And the length of AE is 2 times greater than the length of EB. And we are going to find length of D1K. So first we can combine the points C1, B, D1, and A. Okay. And it is 90 degrees. It's 90 degrees as well. And we will get a rectangle here. So AB, C1, and D1 as a rectangle. C1 and D1. Okay. And the point E is on side AB, here S. And when we combine point A and C1, it is called a space diagonal. If AE is 2 times greater than EB, if EB is x, AE is going to be 2x, AB is 30 centimeter, which is 2x plus x. So 30 is equal to 3x, 10 is equal to x. So AE is 20 centimeter, EB is 10 centimeter, and the length of C1 D1 is 30 centimeter. And we have a similarity between, and by the way, it is the point K. Similarity between triangle KC1 D1 and KAB. They are vertical angles. Similarity between triangle KC1 D1 and KA and B. So the ratio of KD1 to KB is equal to C1 D1 to AB. So here the length of KD1 over KB is equal to C1 D1 is 30 over AB is 20, cancels each other. So it means that for C1 D1 over AB we will get is 3 over 2, and for KD1 over KB is also 3 over 2 we have. And for the second, the length of BC1, what is that? By using Pythagorean Theorem, BC is here is 8 and CC1 is 8 centimeter, it is 6, it is 8, so the length of BC1 will be 10 centimeter, it's 10 centimeter, and AD1 is also 10 centimeter. So here to find the length of D1E we will apply the Pythagorean theorem. So AD1 square plus AE square is equal to D1E square. AD1 is 10 centimeter, so it's 10 square, and AE is 20 square is equal to D1E square. From here, let me write directly. For D1E, we will get 10 to the root of 5. But we have a ratio between KD1 and KB is 3 over 2. So if it is 3y, KB, it's going to be 2y. 3y plus 2y will give us the length of D1E, which means 10 to the root of 5. So 10 to the root of 5 is equal to 5y. 2 to the root of 5 is equal to y. And we had to find here the length of D1K. D1K is 3y. So we will multiply by 3. We will multiply by 3. Okay. So the length of D1K, which happens to be 3 times 2 to the root of 5, which is 6 to the root of 5 centimeter. Let me finish my lesson right here because it took a long time that I thought Therefore, I am planning to upload my another video as soon as possible, and the cylinder is going to be on the second solid geometry lesson. For now, the cylinder is postponed for the next time, and I hope you enjoy it. Have a nice day, my dear 4th grade students and math lovers.